erase my words, reflection of my heart's intention. If you can promise me that it's not just a dream and I'll never ever waste a smile. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
I will never get you in my life. I will kill you being like a skunk. I ain't getting no dingleberries in my fucking teeth, you hut. Slut! Hey! Rub it up! Take a bath, mother! Save the shit off! And mess it with the armpit hair! You want me? This got more armor hair. We in trouble here. This girl toenails they can cut you to death. Hear it? You never chop that. Then they put this bullshit on it. You know, air.
Well, thank God this show isn't fucking live and it's on post, and I could turn the motherfuckers down. Are you happy with that? Let me tell you what about this guy. I sent him a simple fucking message. Here's a guy that has 5 computers, 5 screens. He likes to brag about this, brag about that. I send him a simple message. He can't just say yes or no about it. I have to...
Because it gets under your fucking skin.
It's just so stupid. I talked to Scott...
Isn't that beautiful?
I talked to Scott Mulholland. He's a guy who does Johnny's Sin. He's done some Phantom 13 Sin. We never talk to each other on the phone. Ever. We have all this conversation and we can communicate on Facebook. And it's not. You don't have to be that intelligent. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I barely made it out of high school. You know what I'm saying?
I hate when someone has to fucking text a fucking whole conversation. Listen, you want to go to dinner? Where do you want to go? What time? Who we bringing? You know what? You talk to me. I'll have that done in 30 seconds in a text message. It takes fucking forever just to get that fucking set up. I don't want to go back and forth. Set up.
You have all these things, but you can't read a simple message.
You're sending me messages at like 4:30 in the morning. I'm like, fucking what the
By 1 o'clock, you haven't read it? That's the beautiful thing about messages. I don't need to call you at that moment. I can leave you a fucking message, and then you can read it when you get time.
That's true.
And respond.
I never respond right away when I get a text. I'll read it and then think about it and then respond.
So, 4 a.m. to 1 p.m. What's that? How many fucking hours is that? You don't get up till 1 p.m.? It's just a quick response.
This new map pack is pissing me off, right? I gotta learn this shit. You're fucking
it's like 8 hours.
But I challenge you.
But he's got pictures of all his devices out, like they're like under his spell, like under his control. They control him. Get your shit fucking right, kid.
I'm challenging you.
Jesus.
To a basketball game.
To a basket. I'll beat your fat ass.
Fuck you up.
I beat your ass like I did back in the fucking day when we played volleyball.
Oh, it's going down.
Yes, I always beat your dumb.
We're going to the Y. We're going to the Y. We're going to the Y, and I'm going to fuck you up. We're going to the Y. We're going to have fucking
soccer mom.
I want to videotape this basketball.
You and me.
Well, that's
you and me.
All right,
check, sir. Check.
A ZTO fucking live event. That's
fucking check.
We're only playing to 5x1.
It'll be like the Harlem Globetrotters music in the background.
That's a fucking challenge.
I'm challenging you. I'm telling you right now, we're doing this.
Half court, and you can dribble with both hands.
Both hands.
Well,
sometimes double.
No,
under throws are allowed.
We're doing this.
To 5x1s, half court.
To 5.
All right.
Whatever, man.
That's awesome.
That sounds like a quick loss, though.
Yeah, a loss for you. Are you
loss
fucking
for
kidding me?
So,
you can't even shoot.
Were you not just talking?
Yeah, you know, so I don't know. Maybe it is.
You guys are exhausting. How many times tonight have I wanted to punch myself in my face because of you guys?
How many times have you? You be keeping count?
I don't know. What did
she doesn't count.
I'm sweating.
Oh, shit.
I think I almost started crying.
Focus.
You just
Focus.
started.
Focus. Focus. No, focus. Fucking focus. No, throw out. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Shauna Bowers, the snort.
Did you just hit him in the face?
Yes.
I'm crying.
Focus.
I keep crying.
Yes, you can. You're the best out of us all at focusing.
No, I'm not at all.
Yeah, you are. You can focus on a task at hand. I cannot.
I am crying. Oh my god.
Focus.
Angie.
God, usually I'm the one that gets all out of whack.
Chill the fuck out.
You chill the fuck out. Anyways. We just talk about people they don't know, I think.
We were. I don't know what happened after that.
I don't either. What? I'm glad we got this on film. I kind of wonder what happened.
But let's take a call real quick. We got lots of calls. I see the fucking lights blinking like a motherfucker here.
Right
it's
under
going
the keyboard
nuts.
there.
Yeah, so let's get a call. Caller, you are on the line. We're here with Diamond motherfucking Dave. What'd you do?
Well. Look who we got here. Diamond Dave. You don't talk about Diamond Dave.
Yeah, he's here, right here.
I know about you.
Uh-oh. Sounds like
You
he's
think
in a
you're some sort of
forest.
rapper or something? You think you can come around different locations here in Harlan County and just rap all you want? Just rap like you're some sort of black colored man.
Oh,
but you're not. You're not. That's all there is to it. I ain't got nothing more to
Sir,
say
he's
than that,
white.
but I see
It's
you around
clear.
some of these different venues and different
He's
locations
Australian,
drinking
too.
alcohols and just howling at the moon like some sort of damn banshee. I can't have that. I can't have that.
All right.
Can't. I can't.
He's who he is, and that's the way it's going to be, all right?
Deal with it.
Yeah, deal with it. But if you do want to hear a little rap, here you go, Dave, hit it.
All right, I'm tearing up pussy everywhere I go. I'm motherfucking Diamond Dave, so what's up, ho? You wanna get fucked by a dick that dangles? You drop your funky jaw straight down to your ankles. Point that old ass in my direction. A little taste PD inspection. You know I'm macking hoes like Charles Bronson, but I'm learning real quick. You better rap your Johnson. Just in case, I hope you're on the pill, cause I've been known to ride a pussy like Bad Boy Bill. Just in case, I hate to play the stakes, but nothing all up in your shit if my rubber breaks. I said, hey, what's up with that coffee? Oh, bitch, I think I'm gonna go jack off.
Oh my God, Jesus. Yeah.
Well, we never said it was intended for children, but it might be on the top 40 next week.
I bet. iTunes.
Sorry, I'm a little nervous. I always get nervous anytime that a bunch of white people gather together in one area. Because, like, I'm half Mexican, and, I don't know how do I broach this subject. And, like, it's weird, though. Like, I grew up in a small town in Indiana, and, like, it's weird. It's a weird experience. I mean, it's like I'm always afraid that a race riot's gonna break out, and like, you know, I'm gonna have to decide which side to be on. And like, if I'm in what is it, Ada? You said? If I'm in Ada, I'm definitely going white. Yeah, but if I'm at like a landscaping convention. Still going white. What are you guys, racist? Yeah, only Mexicans landscape. I don't know, but like, Jesus, already? When you're in, when you take a lot of drugs, it's like time just flies by. But Mexicans have come a long way in this country, though. Like, I've got relatives that live as far as Michigan now. And, all right, one man with this one. So a rich Jew, a poor Mexican, and one other stereotype walk into a bar. They have a drink, light conversation, and go home. What else would happen? You guys are racist, aren't you? All right, absolutely, yes, and we're proud of it.
This is Zombie Takeover TV, Ray McGuff here. This is War Wrestling number 11. Sir, what's your name? I'm your dad. my father's here. Okay.
You don't know who I am?
Sir,
Then you need to interview somebody else, because you don't know who Jock Samson is. You need to get your head out of your ass for 5 minutes because you weren't ready to do your job.
He's right, I was unprepared. Anyways, well, let's skip on to tonight. What are your predictions for later on this evening?
You want a Rocky III Clubber Lang quote? Because you're not going to get it. It's simply this. Jock Samson walks in the cage, lays Juice Jennings out. I walk out the war champ, and the people of Lima finally got a man they can finally be proud about.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, this has been interesting.
You think you're fucking funny? You think you're funny?
I do not.
You think you're funny?
I do not.
You think this is a joke?
I don't.
This is my job. This is my profession. I don't appreciate people like you coming to my job and laughing. It's my job. Do I come to Dollar General where you're stocking shelves and make fun of you? Do I do that? Do I come down to the roller skating rink because that's where you pick up women? Do I come down there? Do I come to your house and make fun of your mobile home? Do I make fun of you because you live in a car?
I need therapy after this. I can't. You do not. I'm very sorry. Best of luck to you this evening. This has been Ray McGuff. I'm gonna go have a drink.
A trailer park is on every fucking street. Gun rats in the back of every truck. Full of Thor's the only man they know. Yeah, listen good and tell me everything you hear. Pantera's playing all the fucking yeah. Lester kids are running barefoot in the streets. Say me got before my doom is what I mean. Cause I'm box in the front of every yard. Yeah, so you better pray to God.
Hey Ray, I've been having difficulty maintaining control while consuming my breakfast each morning. I find it harder and harder to choke each bite down the more I swallow. I'm writing you because I have read a few of your published articles on dietary balance and figured you might be able to help me pinpoint where I go wrong with my daily diet. Here's a quick rundown of what my daily diet and intake might look like. I wake up at 4:30 a.m. after going to bed around midnight. It requires a few hours awake to function properly at work. So from about 5 a.m. to 7 a.m., I sit in my bathroom and snack on a few dozen room temperature buffalo wings left over from the previous evening. I may or may not dip the chicken in some bacon drippings heated in a fondue bowl. Not like may or may not. I mean, you either do or you don't. It's not like you're sitting around.
That depends on the dropping situation.
Yeah. When my bowel movement is complete, I clean up and dispose of my wing bones. From this point on, I usually just tie myself over on marshmallows and various jellies until about 6 or 7 p.m. when I either have more wings or a package of bologna. I may wake up in the night from time to time for an individually wrapped cheese slice or to drink the light syrup from a can of clean peaches. Oh, those peaches are delicious. Please give me any tips you may have. Thanks. Jimmy Greentooth, Forest, Ohio. Oh, wow, Jimmy. Jimmy. Boy, I'll tell you, first off, I never published any articles on dietary needs. But I can tell you this one thing I've learned is that if it tastes good and it goes down smooth and you've got a solid bowel movement, it's probably okay. So I just say you keep doing what you're doing until diabetes takes one of your feet and then you're good to go. All right? SSI comes rolling in there, Jimbo. You're not going to know what to do with it. I would probably buy some more marshmallow bags. But thanks for writing.
This song is yet untitled. It's February 23rd. This was written today. Audrey Hepburn eyes and smile. I painted you so many times with words and songs. It took so long to finally know your face. Moon River can break a heart, but the rainbow's end is always where it starts. It's always where it starts.